welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis and I post 2 videos a week on a Tuesday and a Thursday at 7 AM. So if you love a recipe video like this one and you want to see more, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And now I'm going to share with you how to make my delicious buckwheat pancakes. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you my delicious buckwheat pancakes. Now this recipe is really easy and it's almost pancake day in the UK, and if you're wondering what pancake day is, well basically it's a biblical thing. So it's from the Bible. Many years ago when the UK used to run out of food, which we did, the church would tell the congregation to eat up all of their leftovers in their pantries and then fast until Easter when there was more food again. So that's why we celebrate Pancake Day, and it's a tradition that's kept going. I don't know how and I don't know why, but it just has. People seem to love it here in the UK, so I thought I'd share some slightly different pancakes with you, but they are still yummy. And I'm going to be making these into pizzas today, and that will be my next video, so watch out for that on my channel. But as I said, today I'm going to be making my delicious buckwheat pancakes. I've got myself a large mixing bowl and I've weighed and measured out my ingredients. So in this bowl here I have about 120 grams of buckwheat flour, and then in this bowl here I have about 60 grams of tapioca flour, and I'm going to mix these flours together, and this is going to form the base of my pancake mix basically. And then I'm going to add 2 large eggs to this as well. So to make pancake mixture, you really want equal quantities of each. So if 2 large eggs doesn't look equal, then I might add a 3rd or maybe even a 4th, but I'm just going to test it and see first. I don't know. I think I might need a 3rd egg actually, to be honest. So I'm just going to crack this. Like so. That isn't a bit of shell. That is a big bit of shell in there. Don't want shell in there, do we? Right. So I think I'm going to crack a 3rd egg because I've got a really large egg here. So I'm going to crack a 3rd egg. And I think that's probably about equal quantities of each. And then I'm going to add in about 200 mils of milk. And I'm going to see how thick the batter is, and then I might need to add some more milk in. I'm just getting a cup. So I'm just going to add about 200 mils of milk. And then I shall whisk these together. I'm just going to use a fork to whisk these together. But if you like using a whisk, then please use a whisk. But I actually prefer a fork to whisk them together with. And it should end up looking like pancake mix basically. So I think that's perfect like that. And as I mentioned in my intro, I'm going to be making these into pizzas after I've finished making the base basically. So this is going to be a base for a pizza, and that will be my next video. Now, in an ideal world, I would put this mix into the fridge overnight and I would let it sit in the fridge. Unfortunately, it's not an ideal world, so I won't be able to put it in the fridge. Our fridge actually broke this morning as well. We only have 1 fridge in the house now. It's a very small one, so I've had to put everything in there. So yes, I won't be able to put the batter mix in the fridge. But also you might, if you wanted to, you could put it in there for half an hour or so. But as I don't have a fridge, I'm just going to have to cook it straight away. So I'm going to go and cook the pancake mix now. I've got a frying pan and I'm going to put this onto a high heat on my hob. And I'm going to add oil to the base of the pan. And you need a lot of oil for pancakes, so don't be shy with the oil. You do need a lot to stop them from sticking it to the bottom of your pan. So I'm just going to leave this pan now to heat up. My pan is getting nice and hot and I can see the pan is smoking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a ladleful of pancake mix to the base like so. I'm just going to leave this to cook now. So depending on how big you want the pancakes, depends on how much of a ladleful you want. I normally find like a batch like this will make 4 to 6 pancakes this size, and that's perfect for us. But if you wanted them bigger, then obviously you could use a bigger pan, or if you wanted them smaller, then just use less mixture and maybe a slightly smaller pan if you've got one. So I'm just leaving this to cook around, so you can see it's starting to cook around the outside, and what you want to happen is you want bubbles to form as well on the pancake, and then once they start to form you can normally flip it over like so, and that's perfect. That's cooked on that side. So I'm just going to cook this on the other side, and then I will continue to cook the rest of the pancake mix as well. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to cook this now. Yep, I think that's done. That's perfect, that. So I'm going to take that off and leave that to cool, and I'm going to cook the rest of the pancake mix. I just wanted to say that the pan has started to smoke quite a lot, so I have turned the heat down. I'm just going to add a bit more oil to the base of the pan. That should cool it off a little bit, hopefully. And so I've turned the heat down, and hopefully these won't cook as fast as the last one did. The pan was super hot when I cooked, so yeah, that's perfect. That's much better. And again, I'm just going to wait for these to cook around the outside and in the middle, and then I will flip them over. So I'm just waiting for this to cook. So these, as you can see, have started to cook around the outside and in the middle. So I'm going to flip that over, and that's a lovely golden brown colour. And I'm going to leave that to cook on the other side now, and try not to get it. Oh, perfect, tiny little pancake on my hob as well at the same time. Yummy. So again, this is cooked on the other side, and it's got a lovely golden brown colour, so I'm going to put that on my cooling rack. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to finish cooking the rest of the pancake mix. That's how you make my delicious buckwheat pancakes, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be making these into pizzas now, and that recipe will be coming up on Thursday, so watch out for that on my channel. But for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.